Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli and FSD. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all my supporters. If you're buying a Tesla, use my referral code, get $500 off your Model 3 and Y, and $1,000 off your Model S, Model X, and Cybertruck. And today I want to really dive into why Tesla delivered a little bit less cars in 2024 as opposed to 2023. So the numbers were 1% less. I think 19,000, a little bit more than 19,000 less cars this year than last year. It's like almost a statistical error, but so who cares? Why is that the subject? It is because Tesla never delivered less cars in any time in their history 1 year in the year before. It was always a growth. Why? It was one time 50%, 34%. It was always a growth, and now it got halted. Okay, there are many reasons for, and I'm going to point out to one particular one. One is China. The Chinese government, in China, there's no elections every 2 years or every 4 years. There's no elections ever. So the government has decided to take over the car industry in the whole world through electric cars. And electric, I also mean plug-in hybrid and hybrid, but mostly plug-in hybrid with high range. I would say 50 miles range of pure electric. I had the car like that. I had the Chevy Volt for 8 years. It was great. I never put gas in it. And also the pure electric car. So they decided to do that and literally fund maybe 100 Chinese car manufacturers. We all heard about BYD, Geely, Xpeng, and all that, but there are so many, NIO, so many that I've never heard of, never heard of, Leap Motor, others. Now, 90% of them will go bankrupt, and the top 10 will survive. That's natural, but they are they are collapsing the legacy automakers in Germany. Volkswagen in particular, who just fired 36,000 of their workers, and of course they are taking aim on the Japanese one, Nissan. We heard about Nissan and Honda are going to merge, and Mitsubishi, Toyota is in trouble. I mean, this is an all-out war. Now, not only that, also the resources, the natural resource, lithium. Okay, lithium, which is the most important part of making batteries. So their battery companies, especially CATL, the biggest one in the world, supplies batteries to Tesla, to others. Now imagine if China decided not to supply batteries. They can do whatever they want. It's a communist country. What would happen? Remember the chip shortage after COVID, during COVID? So remember that. So this is like a national security issue. Okay, now they are aiming on the Americans, but there's a big sign, do not enter via tariffs. And whatever Biden did, Trump is going to double down because that's what Trump does. So they decided to do it. Now, how are they doing it? Like I said, taking over the resources, which is the battery. Okay, so BYD batteries, Geely makes batteries, and of course CATL makes batteries. Okay, and the raw materials, and also flooding the zone. Southeast Asia, Japan, of course, Europe, by flooding the market with cheap cars, and they are good. It's not like Chinese crap like it used to be. No, they are good. Xpeng is a great car. Okay, BYDs, they are amazing. Flooding the zone, breaking even, and even losing money, all funded by the Chinese government, subsidies and all that, to collapse the other manufacturers and to take over their markets. And they will do the same thing in the United States. No doubt about it. They'll find a way to get into the back door somehow. To Mexico, to Canada, I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to do it. So that affects Tesla a lot. Now, I have to say, Tesla had a second record-breaking deliveries in China in quarter 4. Okay, so the Chinese, I have to say something about the Chinese. They understand electric cars. They understand electric cars. They know that. But still, Tesla has not grown in 2024, which is mind-boggling. Not grown. And a lot of incentives, we promoted it here. A lot of incentives, a lot of people buy, but still they go. Now, there is one in particular, and that's BYD. BYD now basically broke even in terms of deliveries of pure electric cars with Tesla, a little bit less, 1.7 something versus Tesla, a little bit less than 1.8 million. Okay, so they are there. But also they produce plug-in hybrids, okay? And if you put the two numbers together, 4.5 million. Okay, now you're talking huge deliveries. Now, a lot of them are sold in China because it is a 30 million cars a year in China, but all of China produces 40 million cars. Well, where are the other 10 million going? They're going around the world. Okay, so BYD, through all its variations, BYD has 40 different models. Tesla has 2. Now you say there are 5. No, they have 2. Okay, if you look at the numbers, 95% of Tesla deliveries is Model 3 and Model Y. Out of the 495,000 plus that Tesla sold this year around the world in Q4, maybe 23,000 of them were the higher end, okay, the Cybertruck, the Model X and the Model S, the expensive one. Throughout the year, out of the less than 1.8 million that they sold, 83,000. So that's nothing. It's like a statistical error. Okay, so Tesla has basically 2 models. That's it. Now, we all know the Model Y is getting refreshed and people are waiting, and I get it. And by the way, it's a great time to buy a Model Y right now in the United States, especially from inventory. If you don't care, if you can find your match, great. You can get thousands of dollars off. $500 off if you use my referral code and all that. It is fantastic time to buy a Tesla Model Y in the United States if you don't care about the next upgrade. Having said that, let's just stay on. They are producing to the masses. BYD has a car that costs $10,000. Now, I don't think this is not for the Americans. Americans are not going to buy this little box, that's going to fly in the air. We like big cars. That's why I thought that the Cybertruck will do much better. Okay, it did sell 40,000 so far. I thought it would do much better, and it has to do with one thing. 2 things, actually. The price. It was 100,000, 120,000 for the foundation, and then it went down to 80. Now with the incentives, you can get a Cybertruck for about $71,000. Now, the single motor is going to come, I don't think, but we'll see it come. Then you can get it to the low 50s, and you can still get $1,000 off my referral code. So, but it's not the 2 million pre-orders, blah, blah, blah. Tesla could not keep up with the demand. It isn't. Unless it's going down to the 50s for the dual motor with the longer range. By the way, the range also had something to do with it. Everybody expected 500 miles. You can get 460 miles if you get the extended range for $16,000 extra, and you have to wait months until you get it. So, as you can see, something that people thought that's going to happen actually didn't quite happen the way it was. But BYD is producing to the masses. However, after I said all of this, Tesla is not only about cars. Yes, cars still make their most of the profit. Energy storage is huge, went up by almost 300%, 11 gigawatt hour in Q4 only. That's huge increase. We all know about the robots, we all know about robotaxis, but robots and robotaxis don't exist yet in the real world. They are planned for the future. That is the Tesla story. So these Chinese companies, they do one thing and one thing only. Cars, mass cars, cheap cars, more expensive car, most expensive, all kinds of cars, and they are good. They're not bad. They are good. They are very, very good. Their batteries are getting better and better and better and better. They are good. However, if you think that BYD or Geely are not going to go into robotics and to FSD, think again. They will do anything to do that. So I think, and here's one of the reasons why Tesla sold very, very well in China, despite everything I just said. If you make something good, people will buy it. Okay, the legacy automakers, both the United States and Europe, they produce crap, absolute crap. I will never buy their cars. If there was choices in the United States of Chinese Xpeng and other Chinese models, I'm not sure I will not take a serious look at them. If people buy good. If it's good, people will buy it. If it's crap, people will not buy it. Okay, so that is the other side of the story. That the choices from Volkswagen, Mercedes, BMW, Ford, GM, and others is not good. Not good at all, to say the least. Okay, here's a word from my sponsor. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, Moshe the Electric Israeli is here, and I got an awesome set from EV Base right in this big box of for my Tesla Model 3 2018 wheel covers. Okay, let me just show you. They come 4 sets in this nice cover, you know, this bubble wrap right here. 4 of them come. Now it does come with this foam. Okay, it does come with this foam. I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I'm going to show you how. And these covers for the circle in the middle. Now I do have another set that I use, and it does have the Tesla cover, so you can order this in, like, I think 3 or 4 colors, or you can just use the black one. For this case, I'm just going to use the black ones that they have. There is a little adhesive here. You peel it, and you are going to do that. So now, this is, like I said, for the 18-inch wheel. So it comes with this foam in the back. You take it out. It's very simple to install. Now, this foam covers just like that, and it's easier to do it with 2 people, but I'm going to show you how to do it with one person. You basically start somewhere, and then you slowly put it in. You know, slowly you put it in, and you have to go slow. You really have to go slow to put it around. Do you have to do it? I don't know. If you want, you don't have to. I'm doing it because I want to show it to you. So it takes, I don't know, a few minutes for each one, and you put it around. Let me show you. See, you put it around, and it's going to cover it. So let me finish it, and then I'll show you how it looks like, okay? Okay, so here it is. I finished. You know, it literally took me 1 minute, okay? Now, you don't have to do it. It's a nice thing to just seal it around. And the covers in the middle, okay, you can put it like this. You don't have to do anything, but it comes with this nice black cap. So you have this red adhesive here, cover. You take it out. Now, you can do it before you install it, or you can do it after, when it's actually on the wheel. Either way, it doesn't matter. And you put it like so in the middle, a little push, and it's done, and it's covered, and it's this. Just like I showed you, I have the one with the Tesla logo, whichever you like, okay? Whichever you like. Now, let me show you how to remove the old one. And then this one is very easy to put in, and it's very aerodynamic. I'm going to make some tests of this, range tests on a long drive. I'm going to go down to Florida in Christmas time. I'm going to drive with them one way and drive without them another way, and we will look if we are gaining any miles. So let's go to the car. Okay, so here's the old one. If you have a Tesla, you all have this. And we hate these curb rashes because the old one just covers up to here. Okay? So basically, to take it out is you just, it's good to do with 2 hands, but I'm gonna show you can do it also with 1 hand. You just pull. You pull. You pull, and it's out. Okay? You see it's out. So you see the curb rash? Now here's the new one. Completely covering the wheel. So let me show you how I installed the new one. All right? Okay, so it's very important. You see here, this little hole. This is where where you pump the tire, okay? All right, for the air, okay, right here. So you align it against this, and if you push this in the middle, around, that's it, installed. It's all good. All right, now I'm going to show you. So this the center circle here is already installed. I'm going to show you the other one that you can do it after it's installed. It's maybe it's easier or it's not. Okay, here we go. Okay, like I said before, you take the red adhesive, you put here in the circle. That's it, done. See, it's beautiful. Now I'm going to show you all wheels, and you see how it looks like. It's really look nice. Okay, so here they are, all four of them. You see how it covers the rim very nicely. Even if you had curb rush, you cannot see it anymore. I'll put you a link. You can use my code TEI, the Electric Israeli, and you get, I think, 23% for Black Friday. And just use my link. They have thousands of EV accessories for Teslas and other electric cars. It's really, really beautiful. Thank you guys for watching.